Antonio, Apparitions in Salerno, Capua, 2003. My son, don't fear for the Asian plague which is spreading all around the world. The plague will spread on the whole planet, causing significant damage. And because of it, many borders will be closed for fear of infection. And the world will know and suffer serious economic crisis. Christians will be forbidden to receive Holy Communion, first in their mouth and then in their hands too. Who has time should strengthen himself now with the body of my son Jesus, because afterwards it will not be possible any more. The plague in question is 2002 SARS. And the message apparently doesn't match with what really happened. Let's recall the 4 prophetic elements. Let's see. The plague will spread all over the whole planet. The virus hasn't spread all over the world. It has caused 774 deaths in 17 different countries. The contagion has ended on July 2003, except for 4 cases in China in 2004 which haven't even been lethal. The name of the 2002 one is SARS-CoV. The name consists of 2 acronyms. SARS, translated from English, means Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. The borders will be closed. The borders haven't been closed. The world will suffer a serious economic crisis. The world hasn't suffered serious economic crisis. It will be forbidden to receive Holy Communion, first in the mouth and then in the hands too. It will not be possible to receive Eucharist. In churches they have carried on giving the host both in the mouth and in the hands. Nothing happened, the prophecy hasn't been fulfilled. But on November the 2nd, 2019, we've had the first case of contagion caused by a new plague. COVID means coronavirus disease. Today's plague's name is SARS-CoV-2. Just like the previous one, because they share the same features. It attacks the respiratory system with a crown-shaped tip, and it does not harm children. So let's recap and get all straight. Let's get back once again to Antonio's message, the first one I read. It has announced a plague which would have caused 4 prophetic aspects. The borders will be closed. They have been closed, and that's happened. The plague will spread all over the world. That has happened, and it will continue. At first, the Eucharist will not be given directly into the mouth, and that has occurred. There are going to be serious economic crises. That has happened, and it will continue. Unbelievable 4 fulfilled prophecies concentrated in this pandemic period. SARS-CoV 2019 pandemic. But we do not understand an aspect of this message. What was pointed out as trigger was 2002 SARS, not today's pandemic. Let's try and understand. Let's see an article from the scientific journal Nature. 2015. Laboratory coronavirus, correlated with SARS, can infect human cells. An experiment which has created a hybrid version of a bat coronavirus, correlated with the one causing SARS. But we can also see a coronavirus license and its inventor. Coronavirus are produced in the lab, and they are well-supported and funded projects. In fact, on 2019 November, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has founded the Fulbright British Institute with $189,000, which on 2015 has designed and patented a type of attenuated coronavirus that said it would be available by 2018. The coronavirus are produced in the laboratory. They are very well-funded projects. There are also implications of diseases which can affect people based on ethnicity, on human race. A team of scientists has compared 2002 SARS and 2019 COVID like two brothers, like two close cousins. Because, as we said before, they are very, very similar. Dr. Stefano Montanari has reminded us that, in confirmation of the documents I've just shown you, coronavirus can be produced easily in the lab and modified. Or we can also use the word mutated. Let's save this message. Luz de Maria, Apparitions, Argentina 2020. You are watching with concern what is threatening mankind. A disease which has mutated, which soon you will forget without giving it any thought. But by forgetting the preventions, the disease will spread everywhere. A disease which has mutated means it already existed in the past, and then has been retouched, manipulated, mutated. By adding the evidence that has emerged, we can offer an explanation. 2002 SARS has been retouched, hybridated, mutated, and it got back to strike again in 2019. The four prophecies which were explained should have been fulfilled, apparently and logically, in 2003. But they have been fulfilled in 2019, because 2002 SARS and 2019 COVID are the same. The second one has been mutated from the first one, but they're still the same. Here's why.